Return of the Jedi, a primary factor in Vader turning good and killing Palpatine is when he realizes that Leia was his daughter. At the end of ROTJ, Vader reads Luke's mind and realizes he has a sister. A popular theory on this sub from a few years ago puts forward the idea that Vader put it together that Luke's sister was Leia, aka, the girl he brutally tortures in A New Hope. That theory poses that horrible realization and subsequent guilt is enough of a distraction for Luke's rage frenzy to do Vader in. Now, I would like to add onto that theory. Vader doesn't speak again after that moment under the staircase until after he's killed the Emperor, at least in the theatrical cut. It is clear in the film that his deafening silence while Palpatine tortures Luke is because he's wrestling with the situation, but Vader was ready to kill Luke mere minutes earlier, and nothing Luke did in their fight seemed to have much impact on him. No, I believe there is a far more important factor that we haven't considered. We learn in this section of the Darth Vader comic just how unbelievably pissed Vader was when he realized that Palpatine lied to him about his child still being alive. By this point in the timeline, between IV and V, Vader thought Luke was his only son. Remember, Kenobi and Yoda only found out about the twins seconds before their birth, and Vader says in the comic, "I have a son, not, I have children." But Vader also says in the comic, "I understand as precisely," when talking to Palpatine. If Vader wasn't Palpatine's inferior on pretty much every level, he would absolutely confront him like he would anyone else who would lie to him and kill them outright. But Vader is no fool, so he refrains. But things are different when it comes to Leia. Sure, Vader chopped off Luke's hand, but he did that purposefully to subdue Luke. Whenever Vader caused Luke pain, it was intentional, and he always knew their relationship. Things aren't the same when he tortured Leia. To Vader, for all intents and purposes, Leia was just another defiant rebel sympathizer that was young and foolish enough to withhold information from a Sith Lord. Torturing her was standard Imperial procedure, impersonal to Vader. Imagine again the horrible guilt you would feel if you realized that you had subjected a woman to horrible pain and stress only to realize years later that that was your own daughter. And imagine if the man who lied to you about your own children, thus being integral to all of the pain you caused her, was standing right in front of you, torturing your other child the same way you did.